Alright, here's my review for Nosferatu, the 2024 adaptation by Robert Eggers. This is going to be a non-spoiler review, so you guys can keep watching. I don't really feel the need to dive into any spoilers. I was familiar with the 1922 silent German film. I did not watch it in preparation for this new adaptation. It was kind of just a vague memory for me, honestly. I never caught the 90s adaptation either, but I kind of want to check it out now that I've seen the new one, just to kind of compare the two. What I did do in preparation for this new film was catch up on all of Robert Eggers' films. I had seen The Witch when it came out in theaters, and it was definitely creepy. I had no desire to really rewatch it. Even with Nosferatu coming out, I didn't really want to go back and rewatch that one. Great performances, very well done. It's just not my cup of tea to just sit down and enjoy, you know. I watched The Lighthouse and I really enjoyed that film. Honestly, I did love it. And then I watched The Northman with Alexander Skarsgård, and I actually really loved that film as well. So going into Nosferatu, I felt prepared with Robert Eggers' work. I was a fan of Lily Rose Depp from Yoga Hosers and her TV show The Idol. And I think she was in The King as well with Timothy Chalamet. I love Nicholas Hoult. I like Bill Skarsgård. Aaron Taylor Johnson I love. And Willem Dafoe is a classic. I really enjoyed Emma Corrin, who I didn't realize was in the movie until starting to watch it. And I was like, oh my god, that's the girl from Deadpool and Wolverine. So it was cool to see her. Or I think they go by they, them. So it was cool to see them in Nosferatu. I hadn't seen them in anything else before. Ralph Ineson is in it as well. He's going to play Galactus. He was also in The Witch. So him and Eggers have worked together before. He was pretty good. Simon McBurney did a good job. Everyone did a really good job. To the level that I kind of expected them to do. I don't feel like anybody really blew me away or just did anything that crazy different. I thought the film was very well done from a craftsman's point of view. The production design, cinematography, the hair and makeup, the physical creation of the film was very impressive, as is normal to Robert Eggers' films, I feel like. So I kind of expected a level of craftsmanship from him. AKA, I didn't feel like I was very surprised by anything. I think he did a good job at adapting Nosferatu, but I just don't think it's his sharpest tool in his drawer. I definitely got creepy vibes in terms of the kind of consent aspect of the film. I get it's supposed to be very Victorian, but I feel like that's an excuse to be creepy nowadays, maybe, but I don't know. I also kind of expect that from Robert Eggers too. His other films have kind of that same vibe as well. They're weird in those ways. I couldn't help but think the whole time while watching this. This is not really a spoiler. I mean, it does pertain to kind of how Nosferatu looks. If you guys don't want to hear, skip over this part. But it was very funny to me that he reminded me so much of Jim Carrey's character in Sonic, Dr. Robotnik. It was kind of offsetting for me personally, but was kind of amusing at the same time. I don't know. It was just kind of a weird thing that I noticed. I did not love that look. I would just like to see Robert Eggers do something else. I'd rather see him continue to do some more original work like The Lighthouse or The Northman. I love the vastness of The Northman. I really felt like it was a nice change of pace from The Lighthouse and The Witch. Overall, I feel like my favorite was probably The Northman or The Lighthouse. I'm not sure. I feel like I like them both equally, but Nosferatu did not make it to my number one. But I can appreciate aspects of it. Again, I think the I can't say that damn word, craftsmanship is the best part of the film. Lily Rose Depp, again, was good, but I feel like she's still waiting for that role for her that's gonna really make or break her. I feel like she's still getting there. I feel like she did not have that much to do. I thought she did a good job with what she had, but it was a little limited, I feel like. No real complaints other than I just think Robert Eggers can be a bit too creepy sexually sometimes. Not my favorite. I feel like he just goes there and it gets a little perverted. And I feel like I'm watching his perverted fantasies. Kind of like James Gunn sometimes. But Eggers goes far. I feel like personally, even though I've heard the opposite, I feel like this is a wait until digital type movie. I don't think this was something I would have really wanted to go watch on Christmas, but that's just me. I would love to hear what you guys thought of Nosferatu. Let me know down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.